So the World 11 end up beating England 3-0, and Jaimie Carragher goes mad in the charity game. Right, so Soccer Aid was on Saturday. Great bit of entertainment, you know, just a charity game. But Jaimie Carragher and Gary Neville and all these legends, they weren't treating it like a charity game. Carragher ripping people down, backing them in the back. Neville not being too nice, very bit nasty kind of thing, and people from out of nowhere just performing brilliantly. They got that Tom Grennan, who was amazing all game at left back, and a bit of fun in the end, weren't it? But they ended up winning 3-0 since that bloody Joel Donner, the comedian guy, came on, being on I'm a Celebrity, didn't he? He came like second or whatever. He was absolutely dreadful. He don't know how to dive. Bloody he ends up putting his feet in like this. Bit funny, but as soon as he came on, I mean, you shoot on sight, you get it on target, and it goes in. That Kem off Love Island. Previously on Love Island. Scores 2. That commentator as well, he was from Love Island. Bit of a Love Island thing going on there. He plays a lot in them, don't he? And he scores quite a lot. Did really well there. Obviously, the likes of Rooney, Scholes, they was pulling the strings or trying to, but bit old, you know. Carragher, he was having an absolute nightmare, ripping him that Kem down, backheel him in the back at one point. It was all over Usain Bolt. It was so funny. Such a shit as Jaimie Carragher is. Gary Neville as well. He was quite small, so he was having to pull on everyone's shirts and stuff. It's just hilarious to watch. Obviously, you got Chunkz who came on as well. He played up front. Didn't get much of the ball, but he tried his hardest. I mean, his weight loss journey's been incredible. You've got Ike he played on. I mean, he seemed to sometimes run a bit fast, but the way, it was kind of like he was stuck in the mud. The way he ran, it was really weird. Maybe it's all the alcohol that he had at bloody Reading Festival and Leeds Festival the other day. He was just like, but he did decent. And then you had like all the other lot who played very well. You got the veterans like Olly Murs, Merkreut, and all these lot playing well. But in the end, good bit of fun. A lot of them giving their shirts away. That young blood. He covered a lot of distance, playing right back for the world, and I think he did a decent game, and it was all quite good, weren't it? It'd be interesting to see if like the Micah Richards and stuff were able to play. I don't know why he weren't playing. Imagine Micah Richards playing against Gary Neville and Jaimie Carragher. That would be quite good. Pundits, James Redknapp came on. I mean, the whole of Sky was pretty much there except for Graham Souness and Roy Keane. Imagine Roy Keane playing this charity match. Jesus Christ, you got Jaimie Carragher on one team, Roy Keane on the other. It'd just be like heads clashing. People getting snapped everywhere. I mean, Roy Keane would probably get sent off, and it's a charity game. Jaimie Carragher's lucky sometimes. Absolutely mad at it is, but it is great to see. Obviously, you've got people going, oh yeah, selfish twat and all this. It's only a charity game, but it's part of who he is, and it's just funny, isn't it? Like, he didn't injure anyone. He can't lose that competitiveness. That's what got him to be a professional football player. And I mean, they'd normally, you know, go to pens, don't they? And it ends up being this big thing, but they got absolutely walloped 3-0. I'm pretty sure the World 11 are doing decent now, the way they're playing, aren't they? I don't really care, I'm not going to be honest. It's a charity game. They had this, like, magic winger or something. It was that bloody Stephen Mulhern who seems to pop up everywhere. Britain's Got Talent and all this. He's running around in a bloody Teddy costume. I mean, it was just a madness. The crowd loved it. Etihad packed out. That's the most packed out I've seen the Etihad. Most attendance I'm probably going to get this year. Pretty much fully packed out. You had Roy Williams, Harry Redknapp on the bench. All loving it. Good goals. Good goals. I mean, the keeper. If you got hands, mate, yo jump. And the thing is, it was like when your mate goes and go in the park and you don't want to dive because you don't want to get your clothes ruined. You know, he's trying to use his foot here and there, but they win the World 11 3-0. Kem Cetinay is his name. How you say it? He scored 2. And Lee Mack, the legend, who has been, I'm pretty sure he's been in near enough the start, hasn't scored, missed all the penalties. He scores a goal in the end. That was the big moment. Running over, celebrating like he's just scored a winner in the World Cup. Reveals his shirt. Oh, that was a moment. Lee Mack, what a beauty. Misses a few sitters at the before then, but comes across. Nice tapping. Lovely goal. Yeah, they all go wild. Even Chunkz goes over to celebrate from the off team. Just an absolute madness. But overall, who are the winners? Jaimie Carragher for being an absolute shithouse. And that Tom Grennan, he was probably the man of the match. He was sick, destroying down that left side. Even Carragher got a bit of rustle when he was off the pitch and all that. It turns out to be a decent event. They just need to probably build up a little bit more. It depends. I think the people like Chunkz and stuff, they build the event up more. Teenagers and stuff are more in tune with them now, and they'll follow what more they're doing rather than bloody Olly Murs and sticking dick in a Pringle can. Or you know what I mean. He's done some weird shit on there, and he ends up being on there every year. So get a few more influencers or something in there. Good ones, and I bet you it'll be even bigger. So it is what it is, Soccer Aid. It's a nice event, and it raises some money for charity Unicef who need it a lot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.